Hello, and welcome to another episode of First Date. My guest today is a local comedian here in Austin that I met and love. He hosts the Dylan Sullivan Show, and he also hosts the Smudge Hawks podcast.
Yes.
I haven't listened to that yet, but give it up for Dylan Sullivan.
Hey, everybody.
What do you talk about on the Smudge Hawks?
So Smudge Hawks is with my friend Patrick DePari and I. We're just kind of a couple loser comedians, and we banter about everything.
Have I met him?
Maybe. He's usually at the bar. If you're at the bar, he's usually there.
It's been a while since I've been to the bar.
Yeah, good thing.
Yeah. Well, so you just got back from New York.
Yeah, I just got back from New York.
What were you doing there?
We filmed a Don't Tell segment or a little special, so that'll be coming out in the next couple months. And yeah, just kind of perusing around the city.
Nice.
Yeah.
So now you're back in Austin for a while?
Yes, hopefully. I just moved into my first one bedroom. I haven't lived by myself for 8 years.
Wow.
I've had roommates, and now I got a one bedroom, so I'm really looking forward to that.
You might get a girlfriend.
Maybe.
Are you dating anybody?
No, I'm gay also. So hopefully so hopefully for both our sakes I don't get a girlfriend. That's the way things used to be.
Have you been gay all your life?
I think so. I just chose a couple years ago.
I didn't know if you just like woke up one day and you're like, I'm tired of the pussy.
Yeah, but not to my knowledge, but yeah, I think puberty is when I kind of figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, have you been dating anybody in general?
I went on a date in New York, and that was kind of fun. But then,
where did you go?
Just around. We did a walk. And then
isn't it cold there right now?
Yeah, it's cold as shit. It was not. I mean,
so it was a short walk.
It was a short walk. and then we got burgers and hung out at the hotel. It was fun.
That is cool.
We're going to start off with some appetizer questions.
What would you say are your biggest pet peeves in a relationship?
Well, I think my biggest pet peeves in general is when people are rude to service people, like
it seems
service.
to be a common thing. I'm glad that people find that really annoying.
Yeah, I think it says a lot about a person if they don't treat people that they can treat shitty.
Yeah. When is the last time you went out with someone that was shitty to a waiter?
God, there was this one time, maybe a few months back, and he was just barking orders at the server, and it just really felt gross.
Yeah.
So I did. Yeah, there wasn't a.
What did you do?
Well, I did nothing. I did nothing about it. But I mean, other than the fact of like not talking to them after that.
Yeah. I went out with a guy one time that whistled at a waiter and then snapped and did one of these.
Gross.
I never saw that guy again either.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. It's hard to be around people like that because you don't want to be associated.
No,
like
you're like, I'm not.
Yeah,
I didn't snap. Right.
Yeah, I don't like this guy.
Yeah, it's automatically gross, and it's not even something you can really bring up with them, because if they're doing that, it's like, how am I going to change you on this first date?
Yeah, there's no changing people like that.
No, I don't think so either.
I also don't like it when people don't say thank you when they receive things. I was somewhere the other day, and my boyfriend offered a glass of wine to one of a new guy that was like kind of at our table, and was like, would you like a glass of wine? And the guy was on his phone, and he looked up and he took the glass and he set it on the table and then like kept being on his phone. And I was like stunned.
He didn't say anything even
Nothing.
after he finished up the text?
No, didn't say thank you. Wasn't like, oh yes, please. Like he barely even looked up and just accepted it and set it down and then like continued forward. And I was like,
yeah, well, that's the guy that doesn't get the second glass of wine.
I know. I was like, oh my God. And then he ended up getting a second and a third and a fourth.
And no thank yous
and
after
never,
any?
not one.
Not saving up for the end of the night and then a big thank you hug?
Yeah. Thank you so much for all of the wine that you gave me.
Yeah.
No.
And wine's not cheap.
These were not cheap.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it was even more to my dismay. I was like, and then every time that a guy that he would get a glass, I would just hate him more and more. And I'm just like, and I had to tell Mark, I'm like, stop giving this guy wine. And then I had to point it out. I'm like, did you even notice that he never said thank you?
Did he?
He didn't notice.
I would notice like the second that a thank you wasn't had.
Yeah, if you gave me something and I just took it and just set it down.
I would be at the end of the table just, just seething.
Right?
I'd be furious.
Yeah. Well, what are your biggest turn-ons?
Turn-ons, when people have their own lives. That's really cool to me.
Yeah.
Like, when people have their things going on. I've dated a couple people where like they don't have like friends or hobbies, and then you become the friend or the hobby and the only thing. And I think it's really important, if you want to have a happy relationship, to have your own lives apart from the relationship.
Yeah.
Creates a little mystique and intrigue, and like, oh, I'm going to do this thing. And it's really sexy when they're like, oh, well, I didn't want to hang out anyway because I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
I go, whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to be able to support people in relationships. And if someone doesn't have anything going on, it becomes all about you in a way where it's like you become tired of talking about yourself at a certain point. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, it's fun. But there can be moments where you're like, God, I wish that we could just talk about you a little bit more.
Yeah, and it's a lot of pressure too, because then he's like, oh, I gotta be a person, and I gotta be this person's rock.
Yeah.
And then it makes you feel like a parent.
Yeah. What is your idea of a perfect date? Like a first date? Where do you like to go? What do you like to do?
I like a walk or something casual. Mm-hmm. And then probably food. Movies are a bad first date to me because you're silent and you're sitting next to this person you don't know. So it's just like you don't know if they're, a murderer yet. So you have to like talk to them first before the movie happens. So I like a short walk and like coffee, really casual.
Yeah.
The first date is like kind of a handshake, really.
What are some good talking points on a first date?
Religion, politics. Perfect. Familial troubles. No, I think you're just trying to get like a sense, throwing opinions out there, seeing how they react to it. I guess someone's past is really indicative of who they are. Mm-hmm. So I'll throw out. I throw towards like, minute 20, 30, I do the, oh, how are things with your ex?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is a normal response there?
Well, it's tricky because you don't want them involved with their ex at all. Right. Because you have to have that cutoff.
But aren't gay guys kind of promiscuous?
They are. Unfortunately, they're promiscuous and evil.
And you choose these people.
And I choose. I don't know why. No, I'd say so. So it's harder to find like someone who's trying to have a relationship in gay world because it's pretty promiscuous.
Where do you meet people?
It's usually apps.
Yeah.
Usually apps are like the biggest way to meet people. I think I have this like fantasy in my head of like meeting someone at the grocery store and stuff. But if you try to do a meet cute and it's just like, a metro straight guy, yeah, then that gets you into trouble.
Well, you don't come across as gay.
I know, that's my problem.
Like, I would never have guessed that you were gay.
People don't.
I've known you for a while now, and I always forget you're gay.
Yeah. I know. Well, it gets me into trouble because then I'll have to gay it up sometimes. Like if I like see a guy that I like and I know is gay, then I'll have to like, oh, hello, just to kind of send the message out there.
Is that your gay voice?
Yeah, I go, hello. And then I juggle. To really gay it up.
Oh my God.
I also do the same thing with like women sometimes. Like whenever I feel like a woman is like threatened, I kind of want to send the message that I'm like, hey bitch, like kind of thing. Because I don't want to, because I'm like a big dude and I think I can kind of be scary.
Oh my God, Dylan.
So I try to gay it up when I feel like a woman is like, scared.
Oh, that's so funny. It must be hard to be yourself.
It is. It is. It's nearly impossible because you're pulled in so many different directions.
Yeah.
But then it's like I'm going to the gas station in Waco, Texas. Fucking like that, So there's like a time and a place for gay, as I always say.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into some main course questions.
What is the longest relationship you've ever had?
It's probably about 2.5, almost 3 years. I dated this guy. He's from like Spain and Mexico, and he was married. And it was like a whole thing.
To a guy or a girl?
He was married to a guy, but he needed a visa. So over the course of the relationship, he had to remain married to this guy that I didn't know, which was crazy.
Did you know about him?
Yes, I knew of him.
So it was a fake marriage.
Pretty much, yeah. But they owned like properties together, and they had a lot of like business that they had to.
I think you have to do that for a green card.
Yes, yeah. So he had to keep his green card. So that was obviously a talking point in our relationship. Was, hey, you're married, and
Did he come out and tell you that in the beginning?
Yes. Well, I think it was like date 5, probably.
Yeah.
Did
you ever talk to his husband?
No, his husband hated that. His husband was in love with him, and as was I. So it was a lot of friction there.
Yeah, love triangle.
Yeah.
So was his husband in another country?
No, his husband was in Los Angeles at the time too, so he was close by.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why did that end?
It became a lot.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it became a lot, and I just couldn't handle it. And also, he was older than I was at the time, and I think I was like a little overambitious when I was younger of wanting to settle down. And turns out I didn't want that. I didn't want to get married to someone who was already married.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So I think that was probably what killed it.
Man, that's rough.
Yeah, but now we're not dating, so that's good.
Yeah, that is good.
He can do his thing, and I can do my thing.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't sound like it ended in flames.
It did. He's
okay.
He's very Spanish, so there was a lot of passion there. I remember his mom sent me this message because we went and visited his family in Spain and saw his mom, and she was so nice. But then like there's so much passion there that when we broke up, I got this Facebook message that was like, "Dylan, you're exactly who I always thought you would be, you piece of shit," and it was like going on for. A lot of passion there. Yeah.
Wow. So you broke up with him and his mom.
Yeah, his mom mainly. She was the one I was really going for. But yeah, it was not an easy breakup.
Yeah. Do you like to drink alcohol?
I love alcohol.
What's your favorite drink?
Well, right now I'm supposed to be making healthier choices, so I do vodka soda.
Mm-hmm. I love how healthier choices is still drinking.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, usually I do like a spiked milkshake, but
what do you put in a spiked milkshake?
It's just a milkshake with alcohol.
You know what my favorite drink back in my day when I could drink alcohol? What I would love to drink was coffee and Baileys. Oh my goodness,
What a
on the
great
weekend.
combo. Yeah.
That was like my starter.
Because it keeps you up.
Yeah.
And you got the energy
It
behind
was like an espresso martini, but it was warm.
Wow.
Oh, man. When I started this podcast, it felt really intimidating. Setup, filming schedule, logos. It was super overwhelming. And every day seemed to introduce a new decision that needed an answer. When you're starting off with something new, it seems like your to-do list keeps growing every day with new tasks. And that list can easily begin to overrun your life. Finding the right tool that not only helps you out, but simplifies everything can be such a game changer. For millions of businesses, that tool is Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. Shopify has a ton of helpful tools like design templates, AI content creation, marketing, and inventory resources. Turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/date. Go to shopify.com/date. Shopify.com/date.
When you have the baby, are you going to go back to?
I don't think so.
Why?
I'm a bad drunk.
How so? What's the...
Oh, where do I begin? I'm mean.
Okay. Yeah.
And it causes problems in my relationship. And I have a really great relationship right now. And I think part of it's because I'm sober. Mm-hmm. And I can actually see how much more fun I have in my relationship. Even as a pregnant person with my hormones fucking raging. Yeah. Yeah. I'm having way more fun, and I'm doing better.
That's great. This was kind of the perfect thing then, because then you got 9 months of sobriety to ease you into a more sober life.
Yeah, and I don't miss alcohol. I miss the coffee and the Baileys because like that was such a nice morning. But I can't just.
You were doing these in the morning, Lauren?
Of course, a coffee Baileys on Saturday morning. That's
cool.
Where I would start.
That's a great time.
And then I would want to go get day drunk. I'd go to Rosie's. I'd have Prosecco. And it would all start out so fun. I was like cute, wanted charcuterie boards.
So what's the point where it turns for you?
When the sun goes down. Yeah. You know, and then I'd want to like go to a nightclub and do stand up. And I'd want to like, and then I'd be getting in my head about material that I was going to do. And I would like sort of like reel in, and I would use my partner as material.
Uh-oh.
So I would start like accumulating fun, contrasting jokes, and I would start shooting them at him and just like making sure he was cool with them, which he never ever was.
They were really like deep cuts and actually personal.
Yeah, which were awesome content.
Yeah.
But that didn't go over super well.
I'm a super happy drunk. So I get drunk and I get
jealous.
No, because that's then becomes the problem. I'm social and outgoing, and then when I'm not, I'm a weirdo. So it's like I got to figure out how to do this sober before I get to being. If I would have drank 5 drinks before this, you would have been like, wow, look at Dylan.
I feel like we should do another one.
Yeah. They're going to like that episode a lot more.
What makes you different?
I don't care about anything.
Same.
I don't care about
But you sound happy.
I've been doing the meditating thing because I got to figure out something, you know?
Yeah.
And so I just try to clear my head before things. Anxiety is a motherfucker. It really is.
Yeah.
To who you are as a person.
Right.
So now if I can't do it with booze, I have to figure out other ways. I'm still going to drink a lot, but you know.
That's clear.
Yeah.
Not an option to quit.
No, it really
And you
isn't.
can't get pregnant, which was my only way of doing it.
Yet.
True. Things could change.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. The pregnancy was a blessing then.
Yeah, for sure. It took me getting pregnant to get sober.
I quit smoking by getting COVID really bad.
Really?
Yeah. I got it really bad, but I still needed the nicotine, so I switched over to pouches, and then I just stayed on the pouches.
Like Zins? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've tried a Zin before.
What do you think?
I like it better than a cigarette.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know, like having something in my lip felt very masculine.
Yeah.
And so like I can't just like drive around and like pop one in my mouth and be like, ugh, what's up, dudes?
You should think about it. It's pretty good. You could be Zen mom.
I could. I'm good now though. Like I don't feel like I need anything other than like extra coffee.
Yeah. Well, then what are your vices? A coffee and...
I'm trying to think. I mean, it's hard to have a vice when you're pregnant because you can't have anything.
Right.
Like
I heard you can't have deli meat.
You're not supposed to have deli meat. That's cold. They say if you pop it in the microwave for 10 minutes, you kill all the bacteria and it's fine.
Oh, Well, that's just gross then. You got warm
You're not
sliced turkey.
supposed to, but these are those are like things literally from the 1950s, and then they haven't done new research or updated it. So now when you go in and you're pregnant, they tell you all this stuff that happened from the like listeria and all, like literally from so long ago, and none of that stuff has been updated.
Yeah, they still got like witch protocol and shit.
Yeah.
That's weird because people are still getting pregnant. You'd think people would look into that shit.
Yeah. Well, if you do enough research and you read enough books on things, you find out that a lot of that stuff is like old
stuff.
Yeah. And I mean, there's stuff to look out for. You shouldn't have tuna because of the high mercury, or mackerel, or swordfish, or shark. But I don't know who's eating shark.
Yeah.
Like, in what world
you got to cut back.
am I like, damn, no more shark for me.
Yeah. Guess I'm getting an abortion.
Yeah, that's one way to do it. Yeah. Or you're just gonna have a retarded kid.
Yeah, those are the options.
You know.
Yeah.
Just throw yourself down a flight of stairs. Let me see. Let me see if I have any questions in here for you. Okay. So since you're gay.
Sure.
And since men are promiscuous in gay relationships, how do you feel about open relationships?
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do it. I think I'm too jealous of a guy to get into that.
Yeah.
I think it's great when people are able to do it, but I'm way too jealous. My ideal is like I have someone I really like, and then we do like threesomes that are fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you conduct that though? Like, no texting afterwards. You know what I mean? Like, how do you have how do you find someone to have a threesome?
I think it's like you just get into a monogamous relationship, and then at a certain point you go, hey, what are we doing?
God, what a straight guy would give to look into his girlfriend's eyes and say it like that.
Hey, come on.
If my boyfriend was like, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
We need a third person in here.
No, I mean, y'all do that like 5 years from now.
Okay.
Yeah. You get the babysitter, you go out and you have a fun night on the town. Call it a business trip, whatever. You know?
And then what happens if that person, I'm going to tell you a story.
Hit me.
So I know a guy that's worth millions, hundreds of millions. Okay.
Single?
Yes.
Okay.
Has 4 kids and was married to this really beautiful woman, and they were swingers.
Wow.
And they swung with one of their next door neighbors who was a billionaire.
Wow.
Probably the only guy that had more money than him that he knew.
They were swinging up.
And she swung towards that guy.
Oh, devastating.
All the way. So they were having these like swinging parties or whatever.
Yeah.
And that guy, I think he was married and had a wife, but she didn't like the guy that had hundreds of millions. She liked,
because he was poor.
She liked the guy that was her husband.
Right.
But he liked this other guy's wife too. And so he left his wife and took the other guy's wife that I know. And they're still together to this day, and it's been years. And
wow.
And so she swung completely out of that relationship. So swinging scares the shit out of me since I know of that story.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn.
So I guess if you end up swinging, always get someone who is poor.
Yeah, swing higher.
Yeah. You swing low, and so they can't swing high.
Right. Because if you get someone that's better than you.
Yeah. You got to look for gutter rats.
Yeah.
And that way it's like, go ahead and enjoy fast food lifestyles. I think that's That would
be hard to do though, I think that would be really hard for me, swinging with someone.
What do you think it is about it? Like seeing...
Well, I think in theory, it always sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
Like I would be open to the idea of it, but the minute that like the guy that I'm with starts like looking at other girls and he's like, I'd fuck this girl. I'd fuck this one. What about that girl? And I would realize how much he was looking at other women, and it would make me feel inferior, or that I like wasn't enough.
Right.
And then having that person come over, I don't know. I feel like this is when lighting candles would go from romantic to like, I'm just setting up a murder scene.
Yeah. yeah.
Like, this is just how I kill both of you.
But let me present this to you. It's like, what if you're the one that's like, hey, do you think that guy's... You get 2 guys.
I've asked.
Yeah? How'd that go?
In a theoretical situation, I asked my boyfriend, I was like, so would you be open to a threesome? And he was like, you know, at first he was like, no, and all this stuff. And then I was like, well, what if I chose another guy?
Right.
That conversation ended right then and there. There was like, no,
then it got serious.
Yeah. Then he was like, no, that is not how this is going to go down. And I was like, okay, well, I was just curious if we could go that way. And he was like, no.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. So shut that down really quick. So I don't think it works that way.
I don't
know.
Still time to figure it out.
Have you ever had a threesome?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Have you had one or more?
One.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how did you find this third person?
They were friends with my friend, and they were a couple. And then so I went over there, and it was very bro-y. Like we played like Super Smash Brothers. Like we were playing video games the whole time, and then the loser of the video game had to like blow the other one. It was really like a dream come true.
And then you guys like ordered fast food or food afterwards?
We chilled. We got a couple beers. It was so fun.
Wow.
It was a blast.
Why didn't you do it again?
I moved.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like that was like a highlight then.
It
Something
was.
to remember.
Yeah, you can't have too good of a time.
Yeah.
Universal's like, you got to move out of here. This is too sweet.
What kind of guys are you into?
This sounds like bad, but like I usually tend to date more masculine guys. I don't know what that means, but
like bodybuilders?
Yeah, like they gotta be strong enough to like handle this much weight. Like, I don't want to kill a guy, you know. So no, usually like more masculine. People say that's like internalized homophobia if you don't like date someone who's flamboyant, but I couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like a lot of guys at the gym are gay.
Yeah. There's a lot of
undercover gay guys at the gym.
Yes, and they all use the sauna at the Gold's Gym. It's like a...
You're the second person to call out Gold's Gym for gay guys.
Yeah. It's
I guess that's where a lot of
there.
them go. And the sauna seems to be a real hot spot for ejaculations.
Which I don't necessarily get. Too wet.
Yeah, it's a little too steamy for me.
Well, also, it's like, aren't you worried about, like, there's like probably 500 members at that gym.
Ew.
Someone's going to walk in at some point.
And catch you.
Yeah.
But did they care?
It doesn't seem like... It seems like getting blown at the gym is too, like, integral to their business to to stop doing it. So Gold's Gym kind of, like, turns a blind eye, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think that they are very well aware of what goes on in their saunas.
Yeah.
And they just decide not to clean them until the end of the night.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Yikes. Whoever's going in there.
The cum intern.
Yeah, seriously. That's for
everyone had to do it.
It's like hazing the new guy.
Yeah.
If he can last or not. It's been one of my favorite. I go to this gym. It's not Gold's Gym, but anytime that someone at the gym has been commenting on how big my belly is, I've been just asking them if they're gay.
That's a great one. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm having triplets. Are you gay? And
what do they say?
They're like, oh, no. Like, they're like all offended. And I'm like, don't get offended. I didn't get offended that you called me fat.
Yeah,
It's a solid question.
I'm just asking.
You didn't know if I was having twins, and I didn't know if you suck dick.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
there you go.
Yeah, that's been one of my
Do you get
favorite
a lot
comments.
of inappropriate questions now that you're pregnant?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, mostly just it's how people treat me. Like around like people will go to give me hugs and they'll go like this. like they'll pretend that like I'm so big that they don't want to like belly bump me.
What if because I've done that. I have a pregnant friend, and my thought process is it's not that her stomach is huge. It's like I don't want to kill the baby.
Yeah.
So that's why I do the,
You're not going to kill a baby though.
Hopefully not.
You're not going to kill a baby. But that's like one thing that people do. Everybody that has seen me is like made a comment on how big my belly is. And I'm just like, I have no torso. I have 3-inch torso. It's like this big. That's all I've got. I've got this right here, and that's it. So the baby has nowhere to go.
Right.
Out. Right. And I'm
Right.
also at the end of this. There's like 1 week left for me.
Oh my gosh.
So this is 9 months. This is a fully pregnant person.
Are you doing? I know this is going to be way inappropriate, but are you doing through the vagina or are you doing through the?
I'm going to do it through my vagina.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy?
It's nuts.
It's bananas. I'm just going to blow it out.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It's going to be disintegrated.
Oh God.
I know, but that's the truth of it.
Yeah.
And then my boyfriend wants to catch it,
Yeah. Oh, really?
which is going to ruin our sex life.
Okay. So is this like a at-home birth bath thing?
Yeah.
Wow. So no epidural.
No.
Oh,
I know.
Lauren.
I know. You want to come?
Yes, please. Is there there's no like button you can press that'd be like, I changed my mind about the epidural. You guys have a wet nurse.
There is a button that I can press. There's a safe word,
Okay.
and it's epidural.
And it's epidural. To the point. That's good.
Yeah. So there is a point so you have like this birth plan, right?
Right.
And it's like, this is what I expect and where I'm at and what I really want. But if all of that fails, then this is what we do.
You got the fail-safe plan.
There's a fail-safe plan.
So what
There's
do
a
they
plan
do
B.
What do they do if you...
So if I say epidural, like I can't do this epidural,
Yeah.
then they will measure how much I've dilated.
Wow.
If you've dilated more than, I think, 7 or 8 centimeters, you can't have an epidural. It's like too late.
And who checks that? Is that some guy?
It's my midwife.
That's about
They have like a thing that measures and it sees
wow.
how much you've dilated.
Wow.
And so usually when people say they need an epidural, they're very, very close to that thing.
Yeah.
So the odds of me getting to a hospital in time and getting into a room to receive the epidural are very, very low.
Wow.
Because I would already be past the point of receiving it.
Wow.
So I don't foresee the epidural being part of my
But epidural
journey.
is the safe word.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's also my safe word. That's enough. Epidural.
Yeah. Epidural. But yeah, no, I don't think that we'll be doing that.
Wow. Okay. That's exciting.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Please do.
I will.
Shoot me a text.
It'll be a fun story.
Great.
Any other questions for me before I ask you about how you feel about guys who are into astrology?
Yes. I got one question for you. Do you not like being asked questions about your pregnancy?
I don't mind it at all.
Okay.
Do you have another question?
Okay. Yeah. The vagina is like, what are your thoughts about post-vagina pregnancy?
Well, apparently it goes right back to how it was.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah. I would expect, like a balloon. Well, this is like more like your uterus, but you blow it up and then when you deflate the balloon, it's like similar to how it was,
Right.
but it's like a little looser.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Yeah.
That's probably how my vagina's going to be for a while.
Right. And if not, Kegels.
Yeah. You just,
Yeah. Yeah.
the little Pilates ball in between my knees for like a long time.
Yeah, but it's worth it, right?
Yeah. But there's also this plastic surgeon that I know that works solely on women's vaginas after birth.
Wow.
And there's all these little tools that he has that can shrink your vagina back down. He has this one that looks like a giant dildo. And it's like long and skinny, but when they put it in, it has this like, what is it called? Like a microwave pulse. I know it's not microwave is not the word I'm looking for. It's this like
shocking.
It's kind of like a radioactive thing, but it warms up and it pulses and it brings your vagina back together.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a tool that he has.
So it kind of shocks your vagina back?
It sort of like brings it back in together, but I think you have to wait like a year to do that.
Okay. Either that's true or this guy's a creep.
I guess we'll find out in a year.
Yeah, that's cool though.
Yeah, so there's things that you can do.
Cool.
There's like vagina surgery stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Anything else?
No, I think that's... is there anything you want me to ask?
No, I just didn't. I just want to make sure that you have all your vagina questions answered.
I have so many, but yes,
those are it for now.
Yes, I think
if anything else comes to mind, let me know.
Okay, perfect.
So how do you feel about guys that are into astrology? Is that too gay?
A little, but I go along with it. You know,
depending on how hot they are.
Yeah, well, yeah. I want them to like me. I might think it's nonsense, but if someone's like, I really think you're such a Aries moon, I'm like, aren't I? So no, I don't know if I buy it, but I am definitely down to lie, and if it makes them feel good, I don't want to make them feel shitty that they like that thing.
Yeah. Most of those guys are probably into yoga and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which to me kind of screams
homo.
You're gay.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is ironically what I'm looking for.
Yeah. But you like masculine guys.
That's true, yeah.
So you would lean that way. Do you have a celebrity crush?
Tom Hardy.
I recently found out he was bi. Oh, he's not bi?
No, not bi. I checked.
Oh, damn. I got lied to.
I heard that one too. I heard he was bi and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's in season right now. Some people like say they're bi. I think like in the beginning, all those like the hot guy actors nowadays, they go, "Oh yeah, I'm bi," and I was like, "No, you're not." But you just wanted my vote.
Yeah.
And you got it. And you got it.
So do you have, besides Tom Hardy, do you have a crush that is either bi or gay that's famous?
I don't really know many of the gay bi ones. Usually it's like straight guys.
That you like gravitate to?
Yeah, but who knows who's in the closet these days,
Yeah.
So
do you find that people who are kind of in the closet come out do they come out easier to gay guys? I mean, I guess they do. That's kind of a silly question, I guess.
Well, like I dated a guy who was in the closet, and it was like pretty rough. It's rough when they stay in the closet. And
how did you come out?
I came out, I graduated high school a semester early, and that's when I came out. Because I was like, if everyone hates this shit, then I'm not going to be there for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I graduated a semester early, came out, and I was all like, I was playing football and popular XYZ. And then, so I was just like, I don't want to deal with this. So, but then people were mostly cool. There's a handful that didn't like it, but whatever.
I was going to say, was anyone surprised?
Yeah, I think most people were surprised. And so, yeah, that took people for a loop. You can play football
and be gay?
And be gay.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's talent.
I think, yeah, it was all right.
What's your favorite quality in a guy that you're dating?
I think sense of humor and kindness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you cook?
Some things I'm really good at.
Like what?
I can bake a really good chocolate cake. and I'm good at burgers.
Like smash burgers?
Yeah, smash burgers.
Dude, I've been on my smash burger game lately.
Isn't it great?
Fuck.
You ever? I just got one of those big metal things that you can press them down.
Yes.
And I got a metal skillet pan. I've been killing it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
See, this is why gay guys are girls' best friends.
Let's have burgers sometime,
Let's
Lauren.
have freaking burgers. I would love that. Which burger joint makes the best burger? I will judge you so hard on this.
God, that's tough. Okay, you're not going to like this answer, but for fast food, I'm still In-N-Out loyalty.
More than Shake Shack?
Shake Shack's very good.
You like In-N-Out more than Shake Shack?
Yeah, I'd say so. I know. Well, it was that, and then also...
This is your first red flag.
Damn. Well, Shake Shack, it's something about they don't really like toast the bun enough for me.
No, because it melts in your mouth.
I like a little
little
crunch.
toast?
Yeah, I like a little toast, actually.
Okay.
But I think Shake Shack's very good. I like their cheese fries a lot. If I could have In-N-Out burger with Shake Shack cheese fries, that would be a dream.
I also really like Whataburger.
Yeah. I love a shit face. I just moved next to, a Whataburger, and I think it's going to be really bad for me.
I feel like they nail it with the mustard.
Yeah. A lot of places don't do the mustard on the burger.
Yeah.
But it's a very nice touch.
It's such a good touch.
Yeah.
Mustard, pickles, and the lettuce on a burger.
Ooh. I don't do pickles.
You don't like pickles?
I don't like pickles. I like pickles on the side, but I don't do pickles on the burger. I feel like that's my problem with Chick-fil-A. It's not like their stances. It's like whenever you get a pickle that you weren't expecting, it kind of like stains the bun with pickle juice, and then that gets me all crazy.
Yeah, I don't like when it stains anything.
Yeah. Gotta get a dry pickle on there.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you on that. I've been on my burger game lately.
Hell yeah. What do you recommend?
I also like Not a Damn Chance
Great.
here in Austin.
Yeah.
That's like a really good one. But they don't modify their burgers for you at all. And I'm not a big onion girl.
Yeah.
And I've asked to like not have onions on my burger.
And they got offended?
Yeah. Like, I'm like, okay, calm
I get
down.
this is amazing.
Yeah. I just don't like onions. You know, I'm like, I understand your stance.
Yeah. Right.
But I have money that I want to give you.
Right.
And you have a product that I'd really like to have.
Right.
So if we could meet in the middle here.
And just take the onions off. That's not even asking a lot.
It's really not.
Yeah.
What do you think is the best? I'm like on a food thing right now. What do you think? Maybe I'm just pregnant. What do you think is the best pizza in Austin?
Ooh, my favorite is actually Pint House Brewery's pizza.
I don't even know what that is. I will have to write that down.
I randomly found it from doing like a show there, and they have amazing pizza.
Is it thin crust or thick crust?
It's deep dish, or is that what you call it? Detroit style?
Yeah.
And it's incredible.
Have you been to Via 313?
I love Via 313 too, and I think Pint House just beats it. But I know that's a controversial take, but I like Pint House a little bit more.
And you guys seem to agree.
Yep.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, well then I
Try
guess
it.
I know what I'm having for dinner.
Yeah, it's great.
I have had more pizza since I've been pregnant than any other food than ever in my life.
And you're a Via 313 guy?
I've been a Via 313 person.
It's fantastic.
When I first had Via 313, I didn't like it at all because I'm like more of the like thin crust with the thick doughy thing on the end
Yeah.
around it.
I know what you mean.
That's always been like my go-to.
Yeah.
So when I had Via 313, I was like, oh no, it's like thick crust. But then I got into it when I was drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
All it takes is a few drinks
Yeah.
to really appreciate the crust on the outside of a thick crust pizza.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
You get all the burnt cheese on it.
So
and the
I
edges.
came
Fantastic.
around. I came around.
I'm hard.
I was like, I thought you meant that like complicated at first. And I was like, no, you're not.
No. I don't get accused of that.
Man, I really don't talk about food all that much. But yeah, it's great to know like where we are on
This
burgers
might be our
and pizza.
bonding moment.
I know.
When you're
Seriously.
pregnant,
I'm never going
we
to
can
forget you're
talk.
gay again.
Please do.
Well, so far your only red flag has just been In-N-Out.
That's fair. Everyone's got their burger opinion.
Yeah.
We'll try to not make it political.
Okay. Well, where can people find you?
I got an Instagram, if you can believe it. And then I am on YouTube at The Dylan Sullivan Show. And then I got that podcast with my best friend, Patrick Depari, Smudge Hawks, also on YouTube.
What is your Instagram handle?
It's Dylan Ray Sull, DYLANRAYSULL. I need to change it, but
I like it.
cool.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right.
Well, thank you for coming on my show.
Hey, thanks for having me, Laura. That was so fun.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date, I can't wait.
You told your mom about me?
Just say you're ready.
Delete my number.
First date.
Your parents are your roommates?
First date.
I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First Date. My guest today is an MTV icon, a Teen Mom OG, a New York Times best-selling author, and a 3-time AVN winner. Give it up for Farrah Abram.
Woo! The superstars in the building.
How are you doing?
Oh my God, great.
Where are you from?
Where am I from? Originally, OG status, Iowa.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you ever go back?
I used to when I wasn't, when I was having like trauma bonds still, but I'm not going back just because I'm breaking those habits. But I love the Midwest. Shout out to Iowa. Shout out to the Big O, Nebraska. Fucking miss you.
Where do you live now?
Austin, Texas, baby.
How long have you lived here?
Oh, shoot. I think it's been going on 13 years now, off and on. And I didn't realize that till lately.
It like creeps up on you.
Yeah, I have a mini horse, like the first year we moved here.
What?
And she's like, yeah, and so she's 13 now. So it's like I got the horse and I come and go see her. And it reminds me of like how old and how long we've been in Texas. So it's really cool.
I have a dog and she's 8.5, and that reminds me how long I've been divorced.
That's nice too.
Yeah.
That's good.
Every time I think about it, I'm like, how long has it been? I'm like, well, my dog's 8.
Yeah.
Almost 9.
Yeah. Kids, pets, they'll remind you of like how much time flies.
Are you dating anybody?
Oh my goodness. I'm not dating anyone right now.
How does it feel?
It feels really good. I actually just had a birthday too.
When was your birthday?
May 31st, Gemini season, y'all.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Turned 34 and I am feeling just amazing. I don't know. I feel like it's meant to be that I'm single. I know that might sound weird, but
No.
it's meant to be. I feel so amazing. I love like all vacation long while my daughter's with me. I love that every husband was like being scorned at, hit, dirty looks by their wife or their wifey. And it's just funny. So I love that I'm single and I don't have to deal with much.
What did you do to celebrate your birthday?
So my daughter chose to go on a cruise. So Icon of the Seas, shout out to Icon of the Seas. I normally don't shout out cruises, but Icon of the Seas is like a sports club on the ocean. And like, it is amazing. It's beautiful. The spa, there's spa whores out there.
Wow.
It was amazing. So
Have you been in a lot of relationships?
probably not, to be honest with you. I mean, I can count my relationships. I think I just have had so much trauma that I actually go spurts. I go long times of like being single, but I don't mind it.
How does a guy get you to start dating him, to be interested? What does it take?
Yeah, man. I think it's pretty easy. I think it's pretty easy to get a girl like hooked on the fish line. I think just I'm really looking forward to a man who can like teach me things, which is a rarity. I I can't, because you know what? A lot of my girlfriends have amazing husbands. And so when I see other men literally like funding their careers, helping them flourish, taking them to next levels in their career, I think that's what I have missed for 34 years on the planet. And I really like had a reconciliation about that. I was like, I am no longer paying for things. I mean, I literally have men who reach out to me and are like, you're a sugar mama. And I think that needed to change. And so I'm like, that door, that's down. And I no longer am like funding relationships of any sort, either in my family or in dating. Like, it's a big thing that I'm holding myself to right now.
Yeah. What is the number one thing you're looking for in a relationship?
I could say a lot of things to this. It's between spirituality and money.
Those are two very drastically different things, though.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe not one, but two at the same time.
What's your biggest red flag about yourself?
I am too kind.
Like you're kind of gullible? When you're too kind, like you're too giving, you're overly generous?
Yeah, too giving. I think it's a mom thing.
Yeah. What is the biggest turnoff that another guy can have?
Oh, are you ready for this?
Yes.
The biggest turnoff that a guy can have is when I don't know how this is going to come out, but it's going to come out as it sits. When you act worse than my teenager, that I will like about face and eject you from my home. That's the biggest turnoff. It's sad to see a grown ass man like worse than a teenager.
Yeah. What if you found a guy that was super wealthy, wanted to like help you flourish, but he wasn't spiritual?
I mean, like
he was atheist. He was like straight.
oh yeah, I can't. I mean, I got tons of friends who are atheists, but I can't date someone who's atheist. I have to also limit my friends who are atheists, so I know how that's
You're
gonna
like,
go.
I have 4. There's no room for the 5th.
Yeah. I love everybody for whatever they want to do. Like, I've dated so many cultures, so many religions. I've really like given everything a go because I've had so much time, and like it's like I'm a PhD in dating. But yeah, I know I need someone spiritual who's reparented themselves, who has money, and that's just what's up. I'm not picky. It's just I know it's gonna work. When you have a man around a woman who has reparented herself, who has done everything on her own, who is actually independent and successful, she's not just faking it, she's not lying about it, she just is the real deal, she's transparent with you, that can make men insecure. And if I think a man gets so insecure, he starts actually going nuts and getting abusive. So that's when I've just had to like close out relationships.
Yeah. What do you think is the best kind of job a man can have?
Own the company. Make sure you got big equity, baby. Just like me.
What is the biggest turn on for you?
In like what sense? What department of dating are we talking about?
Let's say you go on a first date with someone and you're asking them questions, you're getting to know them. What is something that they can either do or say that kind of sparks you and you're like, all right, I'm into this?
Okay. I would say when someone's like, oh, I don't really have to, I can make my schedule. I can work from home. We can go on trips. Like, I don't have to be anywhere. No stress. That's a turn on.
Yeah. How do you feel about open relationships?
I don't do those. Straight up, I don't do an open relationship. I know I'm a high value person. I've invested in myself, my worth. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm going to just say it as it is. My boyfriends can't even keep up with me. So, yeah, I don't think they need an open relationship. I need, the grass is green where it's at. They need to water it.
Are you very forward when you meet someone by telling them what you want, what you're looking for? Are you straight up?
Nope, I'm not.
Got to let them figure it out a little bit.
I think I let them ask me if they need it straight up. You know, like how do you want your drink shooken? Like straight up or like salt on the rim? I am just very much like I don't even talk about it. I'm not like a talker when it comes to chemistry. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like such like a intuitive, feel good, follow that kind of a person. So I feel like sometimes people can talk and just like ruin my vibe. It's like, some people need that though. Oral lubrication. I don't.
Do you like to drink?
I'm a sober queen.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm a sober queen, sister.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Cool.
How long have you ever been into alcohol, or did you just...
I've drank enough for everybody. I've done so many nightclub appearances. I've done so many tours. But I realized after being attacked so many times publicly that every time I looked back, people took advantage of me when they knew I had alcohol. And I think like that's super dangerous for women. And like the next project that I'm creating is kind of like focused on that and like what people do to women when there's alcohol. So I just decided no more alcohol. And yeah, when you look at your life, do an inventory about how alcohol has played a part, whether it's people or you. But yeah, no alcohol.
Do you have any vices?
Like what's a like? I
Like
don't
a
do
vape
vices,
pen.
I guess.
Like-
Oh, so I have no addiction. I have no addictive personality. I would say like I am ADHD. So that kind of leads to like addictive things. I think more so from what I see is I'm just really like about my health and wellness. Like if that's like a vice, but like I was doing ketamine, but I've just taken a break from that too. I just like go and do my own thing. I don't really crave anything. I don't really need anything. And then I just do everything kind of in moderation. But yeah, I don't know. No vices. Some people are like freaked out by that. They're like, you got to have a vice. No, there's no vice.
If someone were to ask you what you were, like if you wanted to go out on the weekend, what are you typically doing on the weekends?
What am I doing?
What do you like to do?
Oh, so yeah, I mean, I like to travel. I think that's why my daughter like picked like this 7-day cruise of like 5 different places.
Oh, she picked it?
Yeah, my daughter picked out the birthday plan. And yeah, I mean, I think like from seeing my daughter knowing me, I think it's just very much like I will go to adventurous things and I will keep mixing it up. I will say I am very disciplined as a person. So if I don't find anything that piques my interest to go out or whatevs, I definitely will be home and working. Like I got so much work I can't get enough of work. But I also love what I do and where I'm at in my life. So yeah, I mean a lot of men try to ask me on dates right now, but I'm like, is it cool? Is it what's up? Like what are we doing?
Yeah.
Is it worth me getting away from my projects? So I kind of like weigh my options.
How do you meet guys?
How do I meet guys? Sometimes I've met people on apps, but it's very hard for me to stay on an app because my profiles are always being like targeted and like flagged as like a scam or like not a authentic dating profile. So like honestly right now I've just let everybody flag my online profiles and I just actually didn't like even care to be like, hey, I got flagged again. So I've just been like meeting people out. Like I have no problem meeting people.
Yeah.
Well, like I'll go out today and it's like I already got hit on like 10 times this morning. I have no problem in real life or dating like online life. I love dating though.
Well, how do you pick someone to go on a date with though?
In which arena? Sorry.
So if you like, let's say you get hit on like 10 times in a day.
Yes.
Is there, at which point are you just, instead of just being like, how do you pick someone to go out with?
You know, I'm always very like kind to people who have enough balls to like pay me a compliment and, you know, hit on me in person. That does take a lot of like gumption. But I will say, you know, I don't know if I'm ever really like open to that sometimes. I actually do feel more comfortable being able to see someone's dating profile and like research them, like background check that, just because of like just where I'm at in my life. I don't like, I literally make people who just like go on dates with me sign an NDA.
Tried Viagra or Cialis but want something more? Meet Rougiette Ready, a next-gen prescription that boosts arousal in the brain and increases blood flow. It's a fast-acting 3-in-1 formula that dissolves under your tongue, works in 15 minutes, and lasts up to 36 hours. Over 150,000 men have made the switch. Getting started is easy. Connect with a doctor online, and if approved, get it shipped straight to your door. Connect with a provider at rougiette.com/date to see if Rougiette Ready prescription is right for you. You can use code DATE to get 15% off today. That's RUGIET.com/date and use promo code DATE to get 15% off today. Head to rougiette.com/date and use code DATE to get 15% off today. Use the code to support the show, and so Rougiette knows we sent you. Individual results may vary with prescription treatment. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. Please visit the Rougiette website for full safety information. I don't have time to meal plan or grocery shop, and trying to eat healthy while avoiding constant takeout just felt overwhelming. Then I found Hungry Root. It's as if your personal assistant was also a nutritionist. They fill your cart each week with groceries and recipes tailored to your goals, whether that's high protein, gluten-free, or just eating cleaner overall. The meals are ready in 15 minutes or less, and everything I've tried so far has been genuinely good. Hungry Root learns what you like, so each order gets smarter. Plus, they've got snacks, smoothies, salads, even supplements, all made with clean, high-quality ingredients. It's made healthy eating simple and actually sustainable. Some of the best recipes I've tried have been from Hungry Root, and they are so easy and just overall good tasting. You're going to love Hungry Root as much as I do. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/date and use code DATE. That's hungryroot.com/date, code DATE, to get 40% off of your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/date, code DATE.
Like I just want privacy. I want no more drama in my life. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I trust
Where do
things.
you go on a date? What's your ideal first date?
I really loved one of my first dates where it was like, and again, it's adventurous. So we started off in LA. We took a private jet. We went to like a boxing match, which was like a historical event, and had a good time in Las Vegas. And then I came back home. Like, I love some like creative, big dates. When guys though ask, like even on your dating profiles, like you'll have, oh, what's like the greatest date idea, or what's like your favorite date idea? I almost feel like if men were to ask that and then hear about me dating someone else, I'm like, why would you do that to yourself? So when men ask you this on dates, I say, I think we need to focus on how great our date can get, rather than me making you almost insecure right about now. And I've had like men just show up with like renting like Lamborghinis and like acting like they had this whole alternate universe and life that they lived, which is kind of sad, putting on a front, but like I know it, I'm intuitive. And I think like that's the scary thing about dating is like I can impact people so much that they will show up with like a fake life to just go on a date with me. And I love bombing. Love bombing is like, let me have a fantasy date. Let me go do that. But I think I'm just in such a position right now that I'm like, I don't like to waste my time on love bombing, me enjoying love bombing. I don't want to waste my time dating like that anymore. So yeah, I'm kind of like push that down a little bit.
What was the turning point for you where you decided that you weren't into love bombing anymore and you wanted something different? Did something happen?
Yeah, for sure. When I went to a 28-day trauma program, I'm going to just say it like how it is. Actually, like Austin, Texas has one of the best. That's why I ended up moving back. And I got to see men and women for like 28 days, like kind of find themselves. And
You just go and observe?
oh no, I was in the program. I did a 12-step binder. I loved it. I did like a relationship inventory and I got to see how it impacted people. But I think that's when I was like, I don't need anyone who looks at my identity that like the world has put on me to get to know me in dating. I really need them to be like, this is who, like, this is the person. And I don't like to put anything on somebody else's identity when I meet them. I really just like see it for what it is. I've heard many of times though, when men are on dates with me, that they're like, oh yeah, I get to like look up everything, watch you. Like I really kind of like know what I'm getting, but you don't. And I think like that's where I'm like, this is actually like a waste of my time then, because I'm like, someone thinks that they can hold back, play games, make me wait. And I'm just like, if you're lucky enough to have a transparent, authentic woman to date, and you try to like ruin that, lie, manipulate it, and not like kind of just, again, be honest with your identity, I just say I'm out. Like as soon as I see that and I hear it.
Sounds like that's been a common thing for you. Guys trying to like,
They're like, oh my God, I'm on a date with you. And then they just like start talking about all this stuff and their lies and their manipulations and what they think about you. Yeah. I mean, I'm really easy to talk to, but also I know that men innately, I think, have been taught, whether it's like their brotherhood, to lie to women. And I think like I am just so far out of like women's suffrage from being so independent that, and they can tell, I can tell that they're lying, and manipulative. And I think like they just don't want to give up that power. And they're like, I don't like how Farrah makes me feel because she can see right through it. And it's okay. So it's like, do you want to give up that power and be authentic and live a good life with a good woman? Or do you want to just go bro hood it up and like wound suppression it up? And it's not like one or the other, but I do see that. And it's in our like mass media of men saying that. So I'm not like, it's not a secret. I don't think it's a secret.
how long do you date someone until you introduce them to your daughter?
Well, I do have a big rule about a year. And it very much upsets me when like someone I date cannot respect that. And they get pushy. They want to like get a house together soon. You know, it's like a whole thing. So I don't like people not listening to what I'm saying about that.
Sounds like guys just trying to move things along quickly so they can like hook you.
Yeah. I like to like watch things though. I'm a big believer in like, let's not rush. Again, love bombing. Love bombing is rushing.
Yeah. Trying to just hook, line, and sinker you.
Yeah, and this bitch don't sink, I'll tell you that.
Are you an only child?
No, I have a half sister. Yeah. And I was like raised with my cousins. Yeah.
Do you want any more children?
I can't say I want more children. I don't think I'd sign myself up to adopt a child and do it all on my own again, to be honest. I know there's, a whole group of women out there who decide at around 40 to go like adopt, IVF, the whole thing, and then like have a child on their own. I think I just did it at 16 and now I really am enjoying my freedom, to be honest. So yeah.
Yeah. What's the next trip you're going to take, do you think?
Ooh, we were talking, I know this is crazy. We were talking about Alaskan cruise. I don't know what it is. I love Alaska. And we haven't done like a Norwegian cruise. And I don't know. There were so many people on the cruise that we just got back from the Virgin Islands that were just talking about and raving about their Alaskan cruises that I want to stop by there, probably by like the end of summer.
I wish I could go on. I get seasick.
Oh my God. You're like, oh, like this makes me
really,
sick.
really bad. Really bad. The first cruise I ever went on, I was young. I don't even remember how old I was, but I went with like my grandparents and my mom, and I got so seasick. And there was a group of college guys that were like next door to our little room or whatever. And they had smuggled on alcohol in mouthwash bottles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they weren't. This is like, I think it was a Carnival cruise. Like, it had to be Carnival.
Okay.
And they told me that if I drank some of their alcohol, I would feel better.
Oh.
I was definitely not of age to drink, but I did take a shot of the vodka, which tasted like Listerine. And I don't, it didn't help with the seasickness. I think it actually made me sicker.
Yeah.
Because then I was like,
You had something in there.
yeah, it wasn't my vibe. And then I went on another cruise a couple years ago with a girlfriend of mine, and I got seasick again.
Yeah.
And the thing about being seasick is once you're on the water, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Unless you have Dramamine or like a patch or something,
Yeah.
which I was just like, oh, I was young. It was just like whatever.
Yeah.
And then I got sick again.
Seasickness is like authentically very hard to deal with. And it's like, I feel bad. So like my dad, I used to invite him, like even for my 30th, I got like a yacht. I wanted to go out, jet ski and have fun. And like my poor dad, and I used to live in Miami too. And he would just be like, because I'm like, it's going to be so fun. Like, I got you. Just come on out. Puke over the side. And my dad is just so kind because he's got major seasickness. And yeah, so he's always puking when he comes out on the water.
That was me, yeah.
And I totally understand that. But I do have a newfound thing for like seasickness or like sickness of any sort with like motion. When I was doing ketamine quite often every week, I actually had to start having Dramamine. And then one day, and like I never got sick when I was pregnant, planes, like I'm going down, the shit's gonna crash. Like I never puke, I never get sick. Like I'm like totally fine. If we're going down, we're going down. But like I literally was like, it felt like I was gonna projectile vomit and like get sick from the ketamine because they said, oh, this is like the one side effect. And like, I never knew like it was so intense for like my dad and other people who get sick. But then she gave me these Dramamine things and she's like, okay, let it dissolve. Like it's gonna stop. And I'm like, holy shit, this is crazy. But I guess if you just swallow the Dramamine too fast, you can also get sicker or something. So I like actually didn't wait for them to dissolve. I just like threw them down my throat because I just like needed it to stop. And then I actually got more sick.
No.
And I was like, okay, I think I need. So that's actually why I'm taking a break from ketamine treatments, is because like motion sickness and like weird stuff was going on. I can't imagine just always having that. I would literally stay away from anything that gave me that. I don't know how long I can stay away from ketamine, but I would say, yeah, I just don't even invite my dad anymore. I just, now that I kind of know.
That's the cure.
Yeah, I kind of know what he goes through, and I'm like,
That sucks.
like me in a car after ketamine treatment's like, whoa, is this person crazy driving me, or am I just having like some really bad situations going on? So yeah, it's crazy.
I also would get altitude sickness. I only got it one time. And I was in Argentina.
Oh, wow.
And I was like hiking in Patagonia.
Get it, girl.
And I got really bad altitude sickness. Like I started kind of feeling like woozy, kind of like how seasickness would be. And so the Argentinians got coca leaves, like cocaine leaves, and they would roll them up and you chew on them. And it doesn't make you high, but it balances your equilibrium.
That's nice.
It was wild. And so that was, I was like chewing on these leaves, and they didn't taste really like anything. And that was like the most natural approach to a sickness.
Okay, so you're saying we only get sick because our equilibriums get off.
I think it has something to do with your equilibrium.
Okay.
I'm also saying chew on coca leaves.
Okay, I'm like, how can I counterbalance this in my ketamine treatment? Take it down a notch. I'll look into that science.
Well, going back, let's go back to your school days.
School days. What kind of school days? Girl, I'm still in school.
What are you studying?
So I'm studying digital marketing for my master's. I'm about to graduate, so that's why I've kind of been on the down low, like not so much about like public work, like so everyone can see me working. I'm about to graduate, and then I'm rolling right into my JD that I got approved for. So I am just like about that hustle right now.
What do you want to do?
With my degrees? Mm-hmm. I mean, I usually just roll everything into like my brand.
Yeah.
Am I selfish?
No, not
that's
at
it.
all.
Like people are always like manage and like, you know, be an agent and like all these things, but I just really just take my time, use it for me. And there's other like social, like justice, like social impact kind of things and change that I like to use these things for. So yeah, that's just like my vibe. I don't want to like say too much because I feel like I don't need anyone coming for me or blocking me. But I just love to do good with everything that I have.
Yeah. What is the longest relationship you've ever been in?
And it can't be off and on? Or could it?
It could. Like, I guess what you would consider your longest term relationship.
I almost feel bad for saying the longest term relationship because I was so not nice to the person. I was so screwed up as a person at that time. But I did date him on and off for 3 years. And he wrote me a letter like years later thanking me for everything, even though I was so not kind to him. And so I don't really know if that's like a good thing, a 3-year on and offer. But I think like consistently, I think like, I don't even know, like 10 or 11 months, like consistent, like dating someone straight, probably that, which is not long at all. Like the one relationship that impacted me the most, again, was off and on, and it was my daughter's father, and I only knew him for like maybe a year and a half. So I've not really had like long relationships. Like when I hear my girlfriends, like they're like, we've been dating for like 3 years, I hope he'll like propose. I'm like, holy shit. 3 fucking years you've been with this guy? Holy shit. I don't know if I could do it. Some of my girlfriends, 8 years, 10 years, not asking for a ring. I'm like, I just, you know.
Do you want to be in a relationship like that? That's not.
So I can't be in a relationship like my girlfriends. So that's why I love that they do whatever they want to do and however they want to do it, right? You get to pick whatever relationship you want, how you want a relationship. There's like a whole book on different kinds of, you know, partnerships and relationships. And there's some that I want to stay the hell away from. But yeah, I can't date like they date. You know, like they don't have children. They have different job situations. Like if you live in New York and you're my girlfriend over there, you're going to date different, act different, be different. Like the whole thing's going to be different. And so like, I just totally respect how anyone wants to date, but I'm like, can't do that.
Yeah. How do you feel about going back to an ex? Do you ever do it?
So I don't like going back to an ex. I think that long, like on and off thing, because of like my, I think it's called like a negative response because of my ADHD and my negative response.
Yeah.
It's not depression, but it's just like you will have a negative response to something. And yeah, me going back to an ex is like, I am psychologically gonna make myself spin, because if I keep thinking, I'm like, oh, I'm such a lover. Like, I love romantic movies. I like write a romantic movie for that relationship.
What's your favorite rom-com?
Oh shit, what's my favorite rom-com? I guess I like anti-romance. Like Wedding Singer was great. I don't even know. I really just think of anti-romance things. You've Got Mail.
That's a good one.
I like some cheesy, easy movies.
Yeah.
I don't really know anything else right now, but yeah. So I think sometimes I just like get in this like rom-com vibe for a relationship and then be like, oh, I want to play out the movie for this relationship and go back and forth. But I'll just have like a negative response to the person. So yeah, that's just like driving myself crazy. But with ketamine treatments, you are not allowed to go back. And they like say that every week when you're there. And I think that's why I've had so much growth since like December of last year when I started ketamine treatments, that I'm just like full view ahead. And like when I date people, I just really have to say that up front. Like if you're going to talk to me, if you're going to date me, it's either like you are getting to know me properly. This will not go back and forth. I can't do the back and forth.
Yeah.
They just say also just is like not good for your brain to do that. It's like toxic.
Yeah. You said earlier that you think that one of your biggest red flags is that you're too kind. Do you consider yourself very forgiving?
I can forgive, I guess, when we're saying.
You don't have to. Fuck it.
I don't know.
You know?
I forgive, and that's probably why I used to go back and back and back and back. Yeah. Torture myself.
Yeah. I don't forgive. I'm really bad at forgiving in relationships.
I think because I had such a fucked up upbringing with my parents, dysfunctional at its finest, and seeing them go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, being in the middle of it over and over for years, right? 16 until I got pregnant. My dad divorced my mom. And I think like if you're around something habitually like that growing up, you need to reparent yourself because you'll just have relationships like that. You think it's normal. And it's like totally not.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I looked at my parents as like, I don't need to take dating advice from you. I don't need you weighing in on who I date. I don't even need you knowing if I date. And that's how I've kind of like been changing my dating life. And I think that's why I don't visit home. Even if my dad lives in Austin, my dad also lives in Austin. They don't know where I live.
Really?
They don't. They don't know what I drive. They don't know what I do. And I mean, like, I'm serious. Like, I learned how to live and be so happy. And they didn't want to be down for the new Farrah. And I was just like,
why? The new Farrah sounds great.
the new Farrah's easy. The new Farrah's like not toxic. And I think that's boring. I think our society in America loves toxic, hates someone who has their stuff together, who kind of like is boring. And I have learned that from traveling all over the world with my daughter and seeing such peaceful, nice communities. And like, I'll have to check myself and I'll be like, whoa, this is so great. Like, we should move here. But I'm like, but it doesn't have that energy. But the energy is toxicity and drama. And I think, yeah, my family it was never and will never be ready to accept the new Farrah, which is totally fine. And when I started getting locked out of houses and not able to come over and not be invited anymore, I was just like, okay.
Why were you getting locked out of houses?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, hey, I'm on my way over. Like, I have a gift, or I want to check up on my animals. Like, they would have them at their houses. And, like, I no longer was allowed in. Like, door locked. And I think when they call me and when they text me now, I'm just like, I can't help you anymore.
Door locked.
But I don't try to act like them. Door locked. Like, I can't act like them. I'm just like, I just won't respond. So, and my daughter just had to witness it all, right? She had to witness like this huge change of her mom, and she loved it. She was like, oh my God, she can't get enough of her new mom. But yeah, she just blocked everybody, and she like doesn't even care about the family. Like, so it's just kind of like, was I too addicted to toxicity? Was I being too nice? So yeah, I had a hard time, and she was just like, block. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
It's inspiring.
That's great.
Yeah.
Do you learn a lot from your daughter?
I think so. I mean, she's been in like the biggest growth like ages of my life, from like 16 to 34 right now. And I'd say I'm always just so grateful that I've had a daughter, because like the world won't teach you certain things and invest in people in certain ways, but it's like, oh, because I had a daughter, I could like reason and understand things better, and like know where I need to be disciplined and like focus. So yeah, I think it's like a really good thing. My parents had me like when they were like 36, and I think like maybe that's why it was so dysfunctional.
Do you have any regrets in your dating life?
I have no regrets about life in general.
That's a great way to be.
Yeah, loving it.
Is there anything that you would do over?
Like, do it again?
Like if you could go back and change something. No, not repeat.
Sure, girl. No, I don't need a do-over. I don't need a regret. I mean, thank God I guess I've gone through everything that I've gone through. And I'm talking like shit no one would be grateful for. But I am grateful for it. Like to a crazy ass extent. And I think like that's just like you're flipping the coin in life. It's like, do I want to be sad? Do I want to play victim? Do I want to sit in this? And I just keep things moving. Like I sit with myself. I understand why I'm mad. I understand why I have resentments. And then I like do an inventory about resentments. I get in gratitude. Like, how can I help people? Thankful about that. And I keep it moving. I literally have an inventory in my bathroom cabinet. So like at night when I open it to like wash my face off, I like see an inventory, and I like let go of any resentments, confusions, like anger, get in gratitude, and like I got an amazing sleep ahead of me.
Yeah. What is the nicest thing that anyone has ever done for you? That's been genuine. That like has meant something to you.
Man.
It sounds like people do nice things for you all the time.
Yeah, I was actually like lighting up about something even on the trip recently. I love when I catch people off guard. They don't know my name. They don't even know I was going to see them that day. I'll be like on an island where they don't have TV. And I love when they're so intuitive that they're like, you are a star. Like, I feel like that is an innate gift to give as a compliment to someone. And it happens all the time to me. But I think that is such a gift. And like, I'm a person who doesn't like gifts on their birthday. I don't do parties anymore. I used to do huge parties. But I don't believe in like, again, over giving to have friends. I almost feel like that was so fakery of me growing up. But like when I did grow up, now I really appreciate like those little compliments, those like awarenesses of me. Like, I think when you can be seen fully by someone, that is a gift. I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, I don't need you to buy me like designer bags. Like, I don't need any of that. I like fully being seen, people being curious about me. And like, yeah, those islanders like talked to me the whole time we were fishing and going underwater. And they were so helpful. They were so kind and talking about, oh, should we kill a fish and then like eat it together? And like, I think I just like genuine time. I'm like such a person, like love languages, but I love really being seen, and I like real time together. Yeah, that's a gift. That's nice.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, where can people find you?
Online, the internet, the World Wide Web.
Is there
Yeah.
anything that you want people to look out for coming up?
I'm not allowed to talk about certain shows and things. I feel like the TV industry, just like so everybody knows, the TV industry is just so like all over right now with like sales and mergers and acquisitions. And so, yeah, there are tons of projects coming out. People are always like, when am I seeing you next on TV? And I think I'm really looking forward to like my screenplays, my films, like my things that I really want to do. But there is an amazing show. I believe it's going to be on Lifetime, and I can't say the name, but it is about women who have gone through a lot of their life with like low self-esteem. It's impacted their sex lives. And so I can't wait for that to come out on Lifetime. So A&E, Lifetime, that whole platform online. So check that out here, hopefully by the end of summer. And then again, just like online, I'm always posting up comedy things. I'm always posting up new shows, interviews, fun podcasts, like easy stuff. So I'll be in touch.
Thank you for coming
you.
on.
Mwah.
Guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of First Date. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First